Paul, your MC for the evening, and I appreciate being here with you. Now, whether you are joining us here at the Oak Ridge Country Club or joining us from the comfort of your couch, we thank you for being with us however and wherever you choose to take part. Now, tonight we are gathered together to celebrate the impact Summit Academy OIC makes each year and to provide this organization with the support needed to continue and expand their mission. Now, Summit exists to assist individuals in developing their ability to earn and to become contributing citizens in our community. This mission is critical, especially today. The events of the last year, our pandemic, the surging violence and crime, all of these things are so important. Look at the unemployment. These all mean that Summit's community-based programs and services are needed now more than ever. And as many of you have heard President and CEO Louis King say, the best social service program in the world is a job. Now tonight, we are asking you to join in this mission and make a contribution. And I am pleased now to introduce our auctioneer for the evening, my friend Glenn Flattabo. Now, Glenn's company, Flattabo Advancement, partners with nonprofit organizations to raise funds through benefit auctions and mission-based giving moments. The company's considered it a privilege to have helped thousands of nonprofit organizations raise hundreds of millions for their clients over the past decade. So please welcome Glenn Flattabo.
Ms. Shannon, thank you for emceeing tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here in person. This is a big deal. It is one of the first in-person events in the community that's happening this summer, and we're so grateful for your support tonight. And I do want to start tonight's program by offering, and I think all of us need to do this together. Can we put our hands together for the entire Summit staff for plowing forward over the last year, for all that they've done? Let's give Louis and the entire staff a round of applause. Their mission is more important than ever. And tonight, we are so appreciative for everyone being with us. To everyone at home that's with us tonight, we are thankful for your support as well. For those of you that are at home tonight, if you have not registered, you can text us at Summer Party 2021. That's all one word, Summer Party 2021 to 24372. And you'll receive a prompt, and you can participate in both the auction and the giving moment tonight. You can also go to our site, bidpal.summerparty, and you can log on and register. Many of you have already done that. We have a program tonight that's only about 20 minutes long, so it's a super short program. We're going to have a great night. In just a few moments, Louis is going to be up to share a special message with everyone, but thank you, everyone. We're going to have a great night. In a few moments, Ms. Shannon, you and I are going to do a fun live auction, but thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening.
All right. Thank you, Glenn. Please, a round of applause. Get used to it. Now, if you please join me, we'd like to take a moment to thank the generous sponsors who made today's earlier golf classic a huge success. Our presenting sponsor, Dominium. Our ACE sponsors, Weiss Builders Incorporated and Winthrop Weinstein. Our Eagle sponsors, Ames Construction, Ameriprise, Colliers Mortgage, Eagle Building Company, Frana Companies, Franz Reprographics, Medina Electric, Mortensen, Silvercrest Properties, and Tradition Bank. And finally, our Birdie sponsors, Absolute Drywall Incorporated, Foundation for Educational Research and Development, International Union of Operating Engineers, Painting America, RSP Architects, and Taylor Brothers Construction. Please, a round of applause for them. We also want to extend a very special thank you to our summer party sponsors for their phenomenal support. That includes our Exabyte sponsors, API Group Incorporated, Graco, and U.S. Bank. In addition, our Gigabyte sponsors, Best Buy, JIT Energy Services, and Schwann's Company. And tonight's Megabyte sponsors, Greater MSP Partnership and J. Benson Construction. Now, let's next extend a big thank you to the members of the Summit's 2021 Golf Classic and Summer Party Committee, our co-chairs David Duran and Mark Morehouse. Our additional committee members, Carl Hurston, Jason Ianafala, Jim Torberg, and Chad Weiss. Please, a round of applause for all of them. We are so fortunate to have such great talent and leadership here at Summit Academy. Now, since 1996, Summit has delivered innovative solutions like the Northside STEM District that directly invest in the talent of our community and advance economic equity in our region. And I remember when I moved here in 1996 with my mom and my 2 younger sisters, and we became members of the North Minneapolis community, how grateful we were to have a leader like Summit Academy as our neighbor. And Summit is more than a career and technical education institution. Summit is the Twin Cities leader in transforming students and families' lives. They have been recognized by the Minnesota Chamber of Commerce as placing more individuals of color in the construction field than all other comparable institutions combined. And the Minneapolis-based, yes, please. Also, the Minneapolis-based Constellation Fund showcased Summit as one of the top most economically effective employment and education institutions in the Twin Cities. And pay attention to this. They have a $7.52 economic return on a $1 investment. That also deserves a round of applause, everyone. So your gift tonight will support Summit's Northside STEM District program for youth, the workforce of our future. Now, this intentional ecosystem is building a pathway that moves more people out of poverty and into prosperity. They deliver interactive, hands-on experiences that build career awareness and are often the only exposure that youth have that help them develop their passion and interest towards a career in the STEM field. And this is important because STEM-related positions are the fastest area of job growth. Now, Northside STEM prepares today's kids to be tomorrow's successful professionals and the leaders of our community. So now it's time for your next step in supporting this organization. Right, Glenn?
Shannon, we are going to work together. We're going to do our live action right now, and I need everybody to practice. Can everyone grab your biddy number? It's been 1 year since we've done a live action, so we're all going to practice. Raise your biddy number super high. Don't worry about the price. Miss Shannon and I will stop you if you bid too much. Perfect, okay?
I'm not stopping anyone, Glenn. I don't know why you told them
Mark
that.
has his biddy number ready. That's a good sign. So with that, it's item number 1. We just have 5 items in our live action tonight, and then Lewis is going to come up with our concluding remarks. Here's item number 1, which is our classic mainstay. This is a big, big deal.
All right, so I'm very excited for this one, especially on a day like today. It'll be easy for you to envision it, because our first item is an item of Lola's Cafe Barbecue Feast. Now, summer is obviously here, and this event sets an ideal tone for a private picnic or team building experience. You can let Lola's Cafe deliver your flavor-packed barbecue feast, smoked to zesty perfection, and loaded with all the fixings, and of course, the most important thing, dessert. Now, this is crafted with recipes from the wing master himself, Summit's own Lewis King. All right, now this meal will delight up to 20 of you and your guests. All right, what do you think? Where are we going to start, Glenn?
All right, everybody. By the way, to everyone at home, you can bid right now as well. You can call our hotline number. I'm going to give you this twice. It's 612-424-6727. Again, 612-424-6727. Shannon has a cell phone. No, we've got a couple volunteers ready to go to answer your phone bids. With that, it is item number 1 in the live action. Before I sell this item, though, I think everyone in the room would agree with me. He is a gifted leader, and we are lucky to have his support. Can we put our hands together and give Lewis King a huge round of applause for everything that he has done for our community? Lewis, thank you for your leadership, for all that you've done. Our community is better because of you, Lewis. So, Lewis, by the way, if I'm not here next year, this is the reason why. But Lewis said when you buy this barbecue, every date is on the table except a Vikings game. So if a Vikings game is happening, then it's kind of a negotiable. But if the price is high enough, we may include a Vikings game. Is that right, Lewis? Yes. Here we go. It's item number 1 in the auction. You know what we should have? We should have a lot of money for it. Somebody give me $3,000 to start on Lewis's barbecue. Here we go. I'll take $3,000. Thank you. I have 3 right here. Somebody give me $4,000 now. $4,000 is there. 4, 5. I have $5,000. Sir, give me $6,000 now. $6,000. Don't look at Lewis. Look right at me. $6,000. Thank you. $7,000. Thank you. The bid is $7,000. I have $7,000. Now $8,000 now. Now $8,000. Somebody give me $8,000. Thank you. Now 9. Miss Shannon, good bid calling. $9,000. $9,000. He's got the right idea. Just hold the bidding number up and keep it up. That is the right idea. $9,000. Somebody give me $10,000 now. Now $10,000. $10,000. Thank you. $11,000. Thank you. I have $11,000. And now $12,000. Thank you. Now $13,000. Thank you. $13,000. And now $14,000. Thank you. $14,000. It's so expensive now it doesn't matter. Give me $15,000. $15,000. Thank you. Now $16,000. He did. $16,000. And now $17,000. Thank you. Now $18,000. He did. And now $19,000. Thank you. $19,000. Now $20,000. He did. $20,000. $21,000.
Yes.
Here we're gonna do it. $21,000. Thank you. The bid is $21,000. Lewis, I have 2 people that want this. Can I sell 2 of these dinners?
Yeah.
Lewis said we could sell 2 of them. I sold 1 for $21,000. Let's give him a round of applause. Number 132. And Steve, you'll take the second one. We sold them both for $21,000. That is $42,000.
Wow. That was amazing. Thank you guys for coming out this evening. Obviously, you were ready to come out and support this organization. Oh my gosh, do you remember this one, Glenn? This is the fanciest thing I've ever seen because I'm not normally science-based, and the fact that somebody's gonna help me and my whole neighborhood do it with our next item is absolutely amazing. So our next one is you get a private mobile innovation lab experience. So hopefully you saw it out front. You saw the mobile innovation lab in the parking lot earlier tonight. Did everybody get a chance to check it out? Wonderful. So this is a fun one because you'll get to see firsthand one of the innovative programs of the Northside STEM district. So you can enjoy 3 hours of STEM fun for up to 27 participants aboard the Mobile Innovation Lab. It's perfect for a birthday party or a neighborhood event, and you can let the Mobile Innovation Lab come to you. Now, the activities are all centered around principles in maker education and cultivate creativity, innovation, mastery, and exploration.
This is a big deal. I took a tour of it this afternoon. It's parked in the parking lot. This was given to us by a grant. It is going to go to schools across the Twin Cities, community activities. It is for 27 kids. So your birthday party, it'll show up at your house. All of the neighborhood kids can come. It's a great opportunity. It's a $5,000 value. It's super cool. The thing is absolutely phenomenal, and it'll make a huge difference in our community.
Glenn, I was thinking even if you don't have kids, you might want to just have this. That's what you want to do.
You
if
can
you
do
want to be the
Lewis's
cool
barbecue
person.
on this.
Right. Lewis, you can do the barbecue there. No, I don't think you make booze in the STEM lab, but I don't know. I was an English major. So
here we go. You can negotiate whenever it comes to your house, anytime in the coming year. You know what we should have close to $5,000 for it. Somebody give me $1,000 to start. So I should have asked for $5,000. She bid so fast. I have $1,000. I have $1,000 right here. Somebody give me $1,500. The bid is right here at $1,000. Now $1,500 out. Now $1,500. The bid is there. $1,000. Now $1,500 out. Here we go. $1,500. Good job, Shannon. $1,500. Ma'am, give me $2,000. Now $2,000 out. She did $2,000. Sir, $2,500. He did $2,500. Now, ma'am, give me $3,000 out. One more time. $3,000. If you give me $3,000, he'll give me $3,500. We'll be all done. Let's try it one time. $3,000. She's gonna do it. She did. Thank you, sir. If you give me $3,500, she'll give us $4,000. We'll be all done. Give me $3,500. He did. Thank you. Ma'am, here we go. Give me $3,750. I'm at $3,500. Now $750 out. Now $750 out. Anyone else at $3,750? It's third and final call. The bid is there. $3,500. And now $750 out. I did. We sold it to him for $3,500. Let's give him a round of applause. Your number is 258. Ma'am, thank you for bidding as well. Here's item number 3. You're going to Paris.
Because maybe you were saving because you knew this one was coming next. That's all I'm going to say. All right, now this is a great item for all of our travelers out there. You can dust off the stress of the past year with a luxurious vacation property rental in Paris. So you get to experience the City of Lights from your own conveniently located pied-à-terre. I had to look that up, Glenn. I did not know what a pied-à-terre was at all. I grew up in Arizona. I don't think we have those there. So it means that it's an amazingly fancy condo is what it is. So this rare 3-bedroom condo encompasses the entire 3rd floor of a lovely 19th century building. You and your guests are just a short walk from boutiques, restaurants, cafes, art galleries, and everything that embodies the magic of Paris. And this home combines expertly restored interiors and the conveniences of contemporary amenities as well.
All right, everybody, this is a big deal. It sleeps 6 people. You can negotiate when you go to Paris. This was given to us by longtime supporters of the Bazans family. Bill and Elite Destination Homes, they have done so much for Summit. Can we give Bill and his family a round of applause for their support tonight? Bill, Bob, thank you, Bazans, for your support. It is a trip to Paris. Wolford, if you buy this, you can stay for 2 weeks in Paris. He's already got 1 week lined up. Here we go. You're going to Paris. It's an $8,000 value. Somebody give me $2,000 to start. Ma'am, as a consolation of the mobile unit, you're going to go to Paris. Here we go. Somebody give me $2,000 now. Now $2,000. Good job. The bid is there. I have $2,000. $3,000. Somebody give me 3. Thank you. $3,000. Now $4,000 now. Now $4,000. And now $4,000 now. They did. He's been waving at me for 10 minutes. $4,000. Thank you. Rand, give me $5,000. I bid 5. Sir, give me $6,000 now. No pressure, but Lewis is at your table. $6,000. Thank you. I bid 6. And now $7,000 now. Rand, it's good to see you. $7,000. And now $7,000 now. Now $7,000. Now $7,000. The bid is right here at $6,000. I'll take $7,000. One more shot. $7,000. Sir, you did. Thank you. $7,000. You guys give me $8,000. Now $8,000 now. One more time. $8,000. They're gonna do it. $8,000 right there. $7,000. Now $8,000 now. Now $8,000. Now $8,000. I'll take $7,500. One more time. $7,500. Take. Good job. $7,500 right here. Sir, give me 8. If you bid $8,000, you'll never get another fundraising call from Lewis. Give me $8,000. It'll save you money. I have $7,500. Somebody give me $8,000 now. No $8,000. No $8,000 now. No $8,000. One more shot. $8,000. Now $8,000 now. He's going to do it. $8,000. His friend is saying, he did. Thank you. Under duress. $8,000. Now give me $8,500. You guys give me $8,500 now. One more shot. $8,500. They're going to do it. $8,500 now. No $8,500 now. Here we go. An $8,500. It is third and final call. The bid is right here at $8,000. Now $8,500 now. Guys, last call. Down it goes. $8,000. Now $8,500. We sold it for $8,000. Let's give them a round of applause. He bought it. He has a surprise wife, by the way, for $8,000. And your bidding number is, he's grabbing it, $8,000 to bidder number 202. Here's the next item in the live auction.
All right, all of those people that won awards, I expect all of them to bid on this one because this is our Twin Cities Golf Club Tour. So this is for all of the golfers out there. In the midst of sweeping landscapes, luxurious plains, and calm waters, you and 2 guests will enjoy a round of golf with a club member at, wait for it, Spring Hills Golf Club, a limited membership golf club dedicated to preserving and honoring the finest traditions in the game of golf. Also, Somerset Country Club, featuring 6,728 yards of golf from the longest tees, a par of 72. The Minnetonka Golf Club, the oldest country club west of the Mississippi and the premier club in the region. Also, Wayzata Country Club, a finely manicured 18-hole championship course. And in case you're waiting for it, also Hazleton National Golf Club, future site of the 2024 U.S. Amateur Championship and the 2028 Ryder Cup. You get all of that.
Here we go. It's item number 4 in the auction tonight. As Shannon said, Spring Hill, Somerset, Minnetonka, Wayzata, Hazeltine, everything is included. The value is nearly $6,000. Here we go. Guys, ladies, somebody give me $1,500 to start on all the courses. Thank you. He's not going to Paris. He's going golfing. $1,500. I have $1,500. Somebody give me $2,000. It's good to see you guys. $1,500. Somebody give me $2,000. He did. Thank you. $2,000. And now $25,000. Thank you. Now $3,000. Somebody give me $3,000 now. Now $3,000. Now $3,000. The bid is right here at $2,500. And now $3,000 now. now. One more shot. $3,000, 3,000. They're going to do it. You can take the, he did. Thank you. $3,000. 35. Thank you. Now 4,000. And somebody give me $4,000 now. Now $4,000. One more time. $4,000 now. Now $4,000. Here we go at 4,000. Thank you. The bid is there. $4,000. 4,500. 5,000. Thank you. I bid $5,000. Sir, give me 6,000. Now 6,000. $5,000 is right here. Now $6,000 now. Now 6,000. It's so expensive now, it doesn't matter. Give me $6,000. I'll take 5,500.
And you can just tell all your friends you were in the Ryder Cup. They won't know. Come on.
We have 5,000 right here. Now $5,500 now. Now 5,500. He has to keep bidding. He didn't get Paris. Give me 5,500. I bid 5,000. $5,500 now. He did. Thank you. 5,500. And now $6,000. Thank you. 6,000. Now they're getting mad. $6,000. Now 500. 6,500. One more time. $6,500 now. It's last call. Donegal. $6,500 now. I did. We sold it for $6,000. Congratulations. They're longtime supporters. They bought it for $6,000. Here's our final item in the auction tonight. It's the Ultimate Sports Fun Package.
Oh my gosh, the night has just blazed by. So here we go, sports fan. You can build up your memorabilia collection with a basketball signed by the entire 2020-21 Timberwolves team and a basketball autograph by Link Center and the WNBA's 2020 rebound leader, Sylvia Folds. Also, from the Vikings, you get an autographed football from defensive end Daniel Hunter. And finally, from the Twins, a signed photo from outfielder Jack Cade. But that's not all. This package also includes 4 Minnesota Vikings Delta Sky 360 Club tickets, 4 Lexus Courtside Club Timberwolves tickets, 4 100-level Minnesota Lynx tickets, and a pair of tickets to a Minnesota United game, Glenn.
All right, everybody, it's our last item in the live auction. I'm inviting him to my auction tomorrow night. He's bidding even before I ask the price. That's a good sign.
Where do we start?
So we're starting at $3,000. Is that right?
4,
oh my gosh! Have one more sip and give me $5,000, and we'll go from there. We've got $4,000. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sell this last item, and Miss Shannon's gonna introduce Lewis. But before I sell the last item, can we give Miss Shannon Paul a round of applause for emceeing tonight? Good job, Miss Shannon. I have $4,000. Somebody give me $5,000 now. Now 5. The bid is right here at $4,000. He's at $4,000. Somebody give me $5,000 now. Ladies, $5,000. Thank you. 5 is there. Sir, give me $6,000. And now $6,000 now. Now $6,000. He's gonna do it. Thank you. $6,000 is there. Now $7,000. Don't look at your husband. $7,000. Thank you. I have $7,000. Somebody give me $8,000 now. Now $8,000. Now $8,000 now. $8,000. And now 9. Somebody give me $9,000 now. Now $9,000. You can pitch for the Twins. Give me $9,000. I got 8 right here. Somebody give me $9,000. Now $9,000. Dave St. Peter would be mad at me for that one. $9,000. I've been 8,500.
Maybe not. I've met their pictures. They're fine.
One more time. 8,500. 8,000 right here. Now $8,500 now. You don't have to pay for airfare, you guys. 8,500. How about 8,000? Now $8,500 now. 8,500. One more time. 8,500. They're going to do it. 8,000 right here. 85. Hey. Mark, thank you. 8,500. Now $9,000. Now $9,000 now. Now $9,000. Don't worry about Mark. $9,000. I bet 8,500. Now $9,000 now. Guys, give me $9,000. Anyone else at 9,000? The bid is with Mark. 85. Hey. 9. Good job. 9. 10. Thank you, Mark. 10. Sir, give me $11,000. And now 11,000. Now 11,000. Hey. 11. Thank you, Mark. Give me $12,000. Now 12,000. Now 12,000. Now 12,000. Been a good year, Mark. 12,000. And now 12,000. Thank you, Mark. 12,000. 13,000. I have 12 right here. Now $13,000 now. Now 13,000. Now 13,000. Friends, before I sell this, can we put our hands together for Mark Morehouse for all that he's done for us? We have $12,000 with Mark. And anyone else at $13,000? Now $13,000, Mark. I sold it to you for $12,000. Congratulations, Mark bought it for $12,000.
Everybody, please another round of applause for my friend Glenn. I have been fortunate to know him for a few years now, and I really do just really appreciate how much he does to try and support organizations just like Summit Academy. All right, so now we are going to share a video featuring a Summit Academy graduate and a Northside STEM district family. And after that, President and CEO Lewis King will come here and say a few words about Summit's vision for the future.
Exposure is key. I didn't know what engineering was all about until I was exposed to electronics. We're trying to create that same opportunity in North Minneapolis, expose our students to science, technology, engineering, and math. our community, which is predominantly African American and students of color, these are the communities that are underrepresented in STEM.
The Northside STEM District is a district where a lot of community partners have come together to provide programming and different experiences for the youth here in the community. There is the STEM Saturday programs that we provide, monthly STEM themed programming for youth grades K through 8. They'll come here on site and engage and explore in different STEM learning. We just developed a mobile innovation lab where it's a double-decker bus that we have revamped. We call it a STEM lab on wheels. I remember the first time we brought the bus out, oh, the excitement is real. There was bananas that were connected together, connected to their laptops, and they were able to play the piano. That was a way to show them how circuitry works.
The dividers between each workstation have African American STEM heroes, so the students can actually see people that look like them that have taken on these STEM careers.
This is something that my daughter just naturally gears to. First class was a hit. We fell in love instantly. Ever since that day, we've been hooked. Like, it's to the point where I'm sitting in, I want to participate. I'm a resident of Northside, Minneapolis. When I was her age, we didn't have these opportunities, and I think it's a great way to, expose kids to other things. This can create so many opportunities for our youth when they become adults like us. I definitely could see a future for her, because this is her thing.
Summit Academy kind of wanted to focus on a younger generation and create kind of a pipeline or a pathway for kids to move into that STEM career. The Teen Tech Center is really a project-based learning space, safe space for kids to come in and kind of try out different technology, work on their own projects, be creative and use things that they've never used before. Kids come in and their eyes just get big and they see all this stuff that they get to play with and create things. And there can be a photo shoot going on in one area, recording some music in another area, working on robotics and stuff. We have a drone that we use so to show them how they actually work, give them the controller and see how it moves and stuff. It's amazing. So for me as the coordinator, to see kids doing things that they would never normally be able to do and have access to equipment and technology that they only see professionals using, okay, I have the same stuff that they have. I can create exactly what they're creating.
The population we serve, they don't have a lot of history of proficiency in IT. So that's why we started the Service Desk program in partnership with Atomic Data. Our students get a lot of knowledge and a lot of practice.
We're trying to keep it as simple and as basic as possible. Even a person who has zero IT experience or knowledge whatsoever can come in and be successful.
Before COVID, I was working in classrooms. All of a sudden, everyone was remote, so my job just got phased out. The Summit program was available. I went and I looked into it, and it seemed like they had a really good hiring after graduation rate. It was tuition free. They even helped me get a laptop so I could work remotely.
Summit is involved in the community. The community looks to Summit to kind of lead the charge. Summit's bringing those amazing people from the community into IT. We have people of color coming in and saying, oh my God, I can be in IT, because you look around and you see people like yourself.
These their lives are going to change, To know that you are directly responsible for helping them get to that point, it's joy more than anything.
Really, we're the carpenters of the future. We're building the infrastructure that almost all of our society runs on. The opportunities that I was given through Summit weren't necessarily opportunities that would have been available to me otherwise. It's absolutely kickstarted my career.
I'm just excited to continue to build out opportunities for the youth in our community. I'm from North Minneapolis, raised here, and there was never anything like this in place.
The exposure to this community is extremely important. All of this, we hope, is going to give our scholars the inspiration and the motivation to pursue these STEM opportunities.
I always wonder why people wore these glasses, right? Good evening. It's really good to see you. This is a very emotional moment for me. We had quite a scare there, you know, and we all made it through. So let's just thank God for being here and being able to touch each other and see each other, and we should never take life for granted again. We were blessed. How about that? This is a very personal moment for me. The people in this room, you go to golf tournaments and philanthropic events all the time. And we've now been doing this for 18 years, and it's changed my life. You've changed my life. I believe in you more than I believe in anybody in any elected office, any governmental institution. We cut the middleman out and we just get it done. So before I get into this thing tonight, I'm going to share two things with you. One, in May 23rd, 1982, I raised my right hand and swore to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. About 9 years into the exercise, I was sitting on a firing point. I was a hot-shot rocket commander, 185 pounds, ripping muscle. You know the guy. Good looking and all that, right? Now I'm grandpa. And the rockets didn't go in the right place. I shot out, is what they say. And I can remember the moment my antiperspirant stopped working. It was a bad day. And I made this is no joke, I made a promise to God that if he would get me out of that jam, I would do good. And here I stand, still trying. So I'm going to give it to you straight tonight, no chaser. But we're going to begin this thing as we always do, because we have our thing that separates us from everybody that you know. We do not come in on our knees. We do not ask for pity. We are not asking for a handout. So please repeat after me. And for those of you at home, get the dog, the cat, the parakeet, the neighbors, get around, and you guys do it as well. The best? 2 years out of practice. Come on, gang. The best social service program in the world is a job. Thank you. How about that? Because if charity could end this mess, we'd be out of it, all right? So I normally don't read speeches, but Sarah did such a fine job. I am actually going to read this one to you because it really captures the spirit and intensity of the moment. And I've got to get this right. I get one chance. So here we go. Safe streets, working families, stability, opportunity, and prosperity. The need to achieve these goals throughout the Twin Cities has never been greater. And as you hear in the video from Gerald, Brittany, and her daughter, our programs have been inspirational and life-changing. Now the news. Over the past year, we've heard a lot of people talk about a return to normal. But what kind of normal do we want to return to? The murder of George Floyd led to chaos. The call for defunding the police led to mayhem. And let me tell you what I mean by that. For all the folks, the most serious thing, pressing challenge facing this region right now is public safety, period. And if it's not safe for North Minneapolis, it's not safe anywhere. You can't go downtown. You can't do anything. There goes our businesses, our livelihoods. I have a 19-year-old daughter. I tell her not to go downtown. The chief of police, when he took office, had 800 officers and asked for 400 more to get to quality policing. Today, he has 600. When I was a soldier, if you lost 50%, you were combat ineffective. So we cannot arrest our way out of this thing. We simply do not have the force, and it will take 2 years to get back to 800. Follow the ball. In the meantime, what are we to do? Cower in the shadows, stay at home, not conduct business? I think not. And we will not tolerate rampant crime in this community where children are shot and people can't walk the streets and old ladies get beat up and you got to be afraid. So this is not the normal we want to return to, and the community has said that enough is enough. Across the cities, community has mobilized to ensure that our new normal is a place where children are safe to play outside and parents have a job to go to every day. As you know, Summit has joined with African American churches and community allies to launch the 21 Days of Peace initiative. We deployed hundreds of volunteers, occupied crime street corners, and are rebuilding our relationship with the police. We're reclaiming our community and redefining what normal is. Normal is stability, opportunity, and prosperity. It is not welfare, charity, and crime. And that is where we are today. To secure stability, we have to address the root causes that give rise to the violence and crime. This is why at Summit, we believe the best social service program in the world is a job. We have to make sure that there are economic opportunities other than the street corner drug trade. So every morning now at 7:30, I meet with a group of pastors, and we get the situation report from the previous evening. In the last couple of days, we can tell that we're getting under their skin out there. They don't want us on the corners anymore because we've interrupted their business. Like a regular folk out there singing, praying, spreading the gospel, cooking hamburgers, hot dogs. Yes, it's dangerous. Things do happen, but what choice do we have? Interesting thing, they're starting to talk to us, the boys on the corner. And they said, you know, some of us have not had the opportunities that you've had. And as a black man, that means one or two things. Either A, they think we were born with a silver spoon in our mouths, or B, we connected with a way to get up and out, and these guys are stuck. So we tell them, you had two choices up until right now. There was a bullet or the penitentiary. The third option just arrived, and you can choose to follow us, but it has to be your choice. Summit has always had friends and allies who've answered this call of opportunity. Jim Wolford, my good friend from Atomic Data and Accessory and U.S. Bank, Mortensen, and so many others have stepped up, and we've done great things across this community. I want to thank them for their leadership. We're now leading the effort to create 1,000 jobs for the Minneapolis residents who are ready to go work today. While political debate and contention continue, not enough attention has been paid to the importance of achieving stability and safety by creating economic opportunity for people. Now here's the hook. Here's why I'm telling this to you. Because this is our 18th year. When Larry and I started this thing, and it goes all the way back to Frank Lang and some others remember when we were just a little deal. We never thought it would be a big deal. It's a big deal now. And it's a big deal because of you. And we don't just train people, we lead. We don't test the wind to see if it's popular or not. We take risks, we get the job done. When we fail, we don't try to mealy mouth it. We fix it and we go back at it. And today, this community needs us, that is you, I, and the people I represent more than ever. If you turn on television and look and listen to the elected officials, you realize that there is no help on the way. I'm telling you again, nobody's coming to save us. It's just us. But we can get the job done. And while we work towards creating employment opportunities for the workers of today, we must also focus on the workers of the future. Therefore, the Northside STEM District is what we have to do to help these kids see a future. The failing education system has become normalized, and we must also say here that enough is enough. The STEM District is creating awareness and exposure to a whole world of opportunities beyond the street corner that today's youth aren't tomorrow's perpetrators or victims, but rather inventors and entrepreneurs. Tonight, I'm asking you to take another step with me. When we went from being just a house painting operation for kids and just helping the elderly and handicapped, we decided we wanted to merge with TCOIC. People didn't know that we could do it. Later, when we decided we wanted to get into the construction industry, folks didn't always know it. So Robbie Norman and Thor and Mortensen and others stepped up. And look at the people in this room tonight, Mark Morehouse of Dominium and RSP Architects. I think that matter has been settled. And I know how this story ends too. We're going to get this job done and get these kids into the STEM arena so that we can help keep this community strong by preparing the workers of today, tomorrow, and the future. Now I'm going to give it back to Glenn Flatterbow to talk about this year's funding need. Thank you so much.
Can we give Louis one more round of applause for his leadership and for all that he has done? Louis, as I said at the beginning, we are grateful for all that you do. I'm going to be crystal clear when I said this. Louis and I had a chance to talk this afternoon as the golfers were coming off the course, and this is likely the most important funding need that we've ever done. Not just for us, but for our community. When you look at the needs right now that we have in this community of coming out of this pandemic, people looking for jobs, high unemployment, and a major public safety issue in our state, this is an opportunity that we can make a difference together. We can get young kids excited about technology, provide the opportunity for good jobs into the future. What we do tonight will make our community stronger and it will make it safer. And we are going to do this right now together. We have so many people online tonight and in the room that have pledged support. As I start tonight, feel free to raise your card when I hit a dollar amount that you feel moved to give. Is there anybody this evening that is willing to start by pledging $25,000 in our efforts? Anyone at the, yes. Let's give Rand and Petrina a round of applause. They're pledging $25,000. Number 262, Rand and Petrina, thank you. That is $25,000. Mark, thank you. Here's another one at $25,000. Number 135. Let's give Mark a round of applause. Here's a third one at $25,000. Number 183 at $25,000. That is 3 at $25,000. Anyone else at the $25,000 level? Can we give all three of those families a huge round of applause? One more hand for their support. That is 3 at $25,000. And listen to this. There's another family, an individual that's in the room today that's been on the course all day, and he's asked to be anonymous, but he is also giving $25,000, so that's a fourth at $25,000. And here's the fifth. One of our board members, Melanie and Chris Barnes, they couldn't be with us tonight, but they are also pledging $25,000. That is $125,000 just at the $25,000 level. Let's give all of them one more hand for their support tonight. That is $125,000. Anyone else at the $25,000 level? At $25,000. Anyone else at $25,000? How about $15,000? Anyone tonight willing to pledge $15,000? Yes. Number 184 at $15,000. Let's give him a round of applause. Number 184. Andy bid on every item in the live auction tonight. Number 184. Anyone else at the $15,000 level? At $15,000. How about $10,000? Anyone tonight willing to pledge $10,000? Jim Wolford, thank you. Number 113. Can we give Jim a round of applause? Here's another one, number 111 at $10,000. Here's a third one, number 186 at $10,000. Is that right? Number 180, is that 8? 188 to $10,000. I need new glasses after the pandemic. Number 188 to $10,000. Anyone else at the $10,000 level? Let's give the three families who just pledged $10,000 a quick round of applause. Thank you to all of those individuals. We have 3 at $10,000. We are going to the next level. And by the way, before I go to the $5,000 level, they couldn't be with us, but they're well known. They've done so much for our community. Michael Cerisi, who built the law firm, of course, Michael Cerisi and his wife, Ann, they're pledging $7,500 tonight. Can we give Michael Cerisi and Ann a round of applause for their support tonight? Thank you, Michael and Ann, for your gift of $7,500. How about $5,000? How many people tonight would be willing to pledge $5,000? Anyone at the $5,000 level? At the $5,000 level? Anyone at $5,000? There's our first one, number 263 at $5,000. Number 263. Here's the second one, number 104 at $5,000. Here's a third one, number 202 at $5,000. Number 202 at $5,000. Anyone else at the $5,000 level at $5,000? How about $2,500? How many people tonight would be willing to pledge $2,500? Anyone at the, yes, number 134 at $2,500. Number 211 at $2,500. Number 211 at $2,500. Anyone else at the $2,500 level at $2,500? How about $1,000? How many people tonight would be willing to pledge $1,000? $1,000. Number 130 at $1,000. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. Number 178 at $1,000. Number 205 at $1,000. Lewis, thank you. Number 207 at $1,000. Number 207 at $1,000. Anyone else at the $1,000 level? And to everybody at home tonight, obviously feel free to make a donation as we go through the levels. Number 142, is that right? Number 142 at $1,000. Anyone else at the $1,000 level? How about $500? How many people tonight would be willing to pledge $500? 229 at $500. Number 257 at $500. Number 148 at $500. Number 131 at $500. And your number is 196 at $500. Number 217 at $500. Number 217, 298 at $500. Thank you. 298 at $500. 298. Anyone else at the $500 level? How about $250? Anyone tonight willing to pledge $250? Anyone at the $250 level? At the $250 level? Anyone else at $250? Here's one right here at $250. Number 210 at $250. 210 at $250 enters our final level tonight. How about $100? Anyone at the 100? Yes. Number 204 at 100. Let's give her a round of applause. Number 204 at $100. 204. Number 162 at $100. 162, ma'am, thank you. Number 162 at $100. As we conclude, if there's a dollar amount that I didn't announce that you'd like to pledge, whether you're in the room or at home tonight, obviously every single gift will make a difference. Two final things that I'd like to say. Number one, to all of you, we are so grateful for your support. It is remarkable the growth and the success of this organization and the success of this golf event. Particularly tonight, given what we are facing, we are super and very thankful for your generosity. And one last hand, the woman who's standing right next to me, sitting that on this table, has worked really hard on this event, Sarah Armstrong. And we need to put our hands together for Sarah and the staff for all that they've done. Thank you for all of your support tonight. We've had a great event.
I'm just going to do it again and say, give another round of applause to Sarah and her whole team. I am truly honored to be partnering with you this evening as a member of this community here and as the mother of a 13-year-old brown boy who looks forward to his future. Thank you so much for everything that you have done this evening, because your gifts are truly incredible and definitely will go forward into creating this future, this hopeful future. So for so many young people in our community, your gifts will impact today and on the workforce of tomorrow and the future. And we are deeply, deeply grateful for all of your generosity. And this is almost a wrap. So again, we just want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. We want to thank everyone at home for joining us tonight as well. We appreciate your continued support. It's been a pleasure being here with you, seeing your commitment to the success of Summit Academy, and more importantly, to its students and to our community. And I greatly appreciate everyone who joined us this evening. And now, I would like to invite Lewis back to the stage for a few closing remarks.
They say never buy the box back, so I'm not going to give a big speech here. I do want to take the opportunity, though, to thank all the staff who are part of Summit Academy. You're legends. It's just to hear people talk about that staff and parents that know the stories. And so we couldn't do it without the staff. How about giving them a round of applause? And of course, there is Sarah. Gee whiz, she tolerates me and just gets the job done smooth in the water and never says anything. Please give her a round of applause as well. And then finally, Mr. Larry Hendrickson, I finally call him Dad. He's been a life changer. He brought all of you into my life one way or another. I was just an old country boy who really didn't know much about anything or how to build relationships, and he took me under his wing, bad things about me and all, and helped me to become a better human being. I just want to say thank you so much. It goes way beyond anything that you can imagine. And with that, My board of directors, everybody here from the Summit Board, please stand. With the board, my board chair, Ravi Norman, I got others around the room. These are volunteers who come in, give their time, and ensure that we keep everything between the lines, and we couldn't do it without them. It's a real team effort. Most importantly, it's all about you. 18 years, folks. This is amazing. Thank you so much, and see you next year.